This math is going to be so worth it. Look at all this math we've been doing here. Flips, tryst room needed. We're going on a 1-to-1 ratio guesstimate. This is purely subjective. We don't know. The idea is maybe to have an average flip size of 25 rooms. That means that there's some small hotels out there and there's some casinos out there. This is a chance for private industry to partnership with government to supply adult services to adults. So, class of lips, RIP A, number per class is 37,500. Number of tryst rooms needed would be 37,500. You get the idea. RIP B is 150,000. 150,000 rooms needed. RIP C, 187,005. 187,005 rooms needed. I'm going to read it just to do it. RIP A, 12,500. In that class, 12,500 rooms needed. B, 50,000 rooms needed. C, 62,005 rooms needed. Totals, 500,000. RIPs and RIPs out there, 500,000. Flips, tryst rooms needed at a 1-to-1 ratio. I don't know how the ratios are going to pan out, but you get the idea. Because the idea is for a RIP or a RIP to get settled in a room, try to stay there. Everybody knows where you're at. Or get a couple of rooms, and that's the point. Some of them might get 2 or 3 rooms. We don't know. They might be floating around. Only the numbers in the long run will pan out to really tell us how accurate this equation was, which it probably isn't. But we need to calculate numbers to project fees. We need to create baseline numbers, and so this is how I'm doing it. Number of flips employees per flips needed. That says NFEPF. The F was redundant. I'm guessing a 4-to-1 ratio. When you throw in security escorts, the flips head, the janitor, everybody there, when you start throwing those people in, we're looking at a 4-to-1 ratio of employees. So for 25 room flip average would be 100 employees, total rooms per flip. And that's what we were looking for. 4-to-1 ratio, if we have 100 rooms, 25 rooms, we have a total rooms per flip of average of 25, so that's where we're going to get into it. Total rooms per flip down there. And that's what's going to be divided by 25. So, when divided equally among the classes, if we have RIP A 37,500, or times in this case, Class A 37,500 RIP A's, total employees that are going to be needed to cover that RIP A from the flips end is going to be 150,000. RIP B, 150,000. RIP B's, it's going to take 600,000 employees. RIP C, 187,000. RIP C's, 750,000 nationwide. RIP A, 12,500 in the class, so you're talking 50,000. And I have no doubt, you might think this is crazy and it's gender bias and all that, but I think that those flips that cater gentlemen for ladies, if you will, for lady customers, I think the lady customer is going to be a little bit more mellow than most of the jerk men customers. I got some friends that are pure horn dogs, right, Brother Blaine? And, those horn dogs there, they get a little carried away sometimes, they get a little caught up in the excitement. So we got RIP B, 50,000 of them, 200,000 employees needed for the flips. RIP C, 62,005, 250,000 employees needed. Totals there, once again, 500,000 rooms. We're looking at 2 million people employed. And you know what? I actually didn't include those 2 million or the 500,000 prostitutes in my claim of 2,500,000 jobs created. See that? Sandbag 100% on you. So I haven't even claimed these numbers. I haven't even gone there. This is just to generate revenues, not jobs. Total flips needed, TFN. Take the class of flips, number of tryst rooms needed, divided by the 25 total tryst rooms per flip, and we come up with the total flips needed. We're charging fees. We need to know what those fees are or be able to speculate here a bit or educatedly guess. So we got 37,500 trip rooms needed. RIP A comes out to 1,500 total flips. So like 1,500 casinos nationwide or something. Who knows, man. So RIP B, 150,000, comes out to 6,000 flips. RIP C, 187,005 comes out to 7,500 flips. And an important reminder, it's written inside TAP. I may or may not have gone into this earlier. Basically, you're either a RIP A, you're a RIP B, you're a RIP C. There's no commingling at all. The idea is if you're paying more, you want, you expect a superior product in this case. Nice things cost money. Hey, Oscar. So, and my son, he loves to say that quote from Oscar Schindler. He loves that quote. So nice things cost money. You don't want to get lowballed on that. You don't want to go in and buy a Porsche and get stuck with, I don't know, a Le Mans, an Audi. Maybe you do want a Le Mans. I know. We won't get into it. Ripped A, 12,500 comes to 500 flips needed. Rip B, 50,000 comes out to 2,000 needed. Rip C, 62,500 rooms needed. 25 average comes out to 2,500 needed. Totals 500,000 rooms needed as spread across 20,000 different facilities. Facilities we as government could do, or, back to the point, privatized through casinos, through adult places, and I can't say it enough. AI, that whole adult town, absolutely. This is where the adults go. What stays in adult town, what happens in adult town stays in adult town, right? So you get this. Let's get to the rest of the numbers real quick.